Our guides, Frankie and Jason, made this day wonderful. Their passion for their country, the forest, and making sure tourists have a good time enjoying it is very evident. They were enthusiastic, kind, and fun. A major pro was their kindness in taking photos and videos of the group. It's nice to have those memories of the excursion but stressful to worry about your phone, so I'm glad this wasn't a company that made you pay extra for professional photographs. It was nice to let them capture fun moments from the angles they know are best. Thank you for this. Things to think about: you might be affronted from the start if you aren't familiar with the drive to multiple hotels in the tourist van to pick up all participants routine. We were the first hotel pickup and spent over 90 minutes in the van picking up 15 other people. This isn't explicitly explained in the trip information, and some in our group weren't prepared for this. By the time we did pickups and drove to the spot in the forest, we, the first pickup, had been on the van around 2.5 hours. You do make a lunch stop after being in the forest and you do have to pay extra for it, but our meal at Asador Boricua was the best we had all week. Try their mofongo. You don't have to eat at the restaurant if you don't want that expense, but it's delicious. The spot you go for the rock slide and cliff jumping is not some exclusive place this company goes. It is utilized by many companies, and it looked like anyone could just access that spot even without a tour guide. It was pretty busy. There were lines to take turns at each little adventurous spot. Jason and Frankie made this fun, though, and we were the only company required to wear helmets and life jackets, which was a good idea. With a couple hundred people climbing around wet rocks, it just takes one little slip to start a cascade of falls. None of these facts made the trip any less fun. I wouldn't call this an adventure so much as an experience. If you drove yourself in, did the walk, no hike, through the forest, did the water activities, and left, it would take less than half the time this day took, but great conversations with the guides and hearing their passion for this place made it a wonderful day for us to learn about, appreciate, and experience this beautiful piece of Puerto Rico. My friend and I decided to visit El Yunque as part of a spring break trip to San Juan. Our tour guides, Julian and Delio, I hope I'm spelling that correctly, were incredibly knowledgeable of the rainforest's history and flora, and led our group of 20-plus people safely along a muddy trail to a glimmering natural pool, formed by a river. Once there, they helped us reach a natural water slide, a 30-feet cliff-jumping spot and rope swing, all into the same large, refreshing natural pool. Once we left the rainforest, we stopped at a local restaurant serving authentic Puerto Rican food, which was delicious. It was generally a fantastic experience with enthusiastic guides, who are quick thinkers and creative problem solvers, addressing unforeseen circumstances along our journey to ensure a comfortable, enjoyable trip. I highly recommend this company and these tour guides if you are interested in a trip that includes getting muddy and wet, cliff jumping and rope swinging. I couldn't have been more satisfied with the experience.